Howdy folks, welcome back from the ARG. We are resuming right where we left off as promised in the 727, heading from Warsaw to Tallinn. Please watch the previous part 1 if you have no idea what's going on, because it won't make sense. Again, as I ended the previous video, and I'm wondering why we're losing the lock here in the VOR, probably because we're up so high. Has a hard time with it. That was very interesting. Anyway, as I said in the end of the previous video, this will probably be longer than part 1, so they're not equally split. I just didn't want a super duper long video. I'd rather have one short one, one long one. I don't know. I'm just trying this new format on the longer flights because I really want to do all the slant alpha stuff with you. But hopefully that catches you up. That's where we are. The spare plane does not want to go straight this high. Anyway, it's time to come down. So we're going to set this all the way down. Well, we'll be done long before. We'll be taken over by hand long before. Let's bring this down to, 2,200. That's our intercept altitude. Or fixed altitude. I'm just trying to do too much at once. Okay, let's start coming down. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this to 320. Already at 320. Whoa. Dude, no, this way. This way. We're going to come down at that speed. No, not really. We'll see if it does. Come down here and do Mach hold with a new altitude in mind. It's going to come down. It should. Let me bring throttles back, way back, and see what happens. It's not coming down yet. There we go. It's still a hard time finding that lock in the VOR. Good grief. Look at this. I just can't do it. Kind of is. I think once it lines up, I'm going to do heading bug. Oh, that's awful. Anyway, it should get better to come lower. When we get down to 29,000 feet, I'll switch IS hold. That's what I was going to say before this thing will screw us up. And then we'll slow down at 280 soon as well. Alrighty, so we're going to come down. I'm going to recalculate our descent, because remember now, throttles will control our descent. So I'm going to put throttles back in a little bit, because we do not need to descend at 2,200 feet per minute, or 2,500 feet per minute. I want to descend at 1,000 feet per minute. So I'm going to play with throttles till that helps us out, because now it's bouncing all around. There we go. Well, no, stay at 1,000. I'll worry about that later. But anyway, this is top of descent. I'm pretty sure we don't have our destination information yet. That'd be kind of crazy if we do. Yeah, it's going to be way up here. We're going to be flying in here for a while. And there's another VOR way up here. Yeah, not even close. I want to get our weather as soon as possible, though, because we need to divert. Because if we keep going this direction, we're going to go perfectly perpendicular over the center of the airport. We need to divert, and we don't have ATC, so we need to figure out ourselves. And we need our weather for the destinations. We can decide what run we're going to use, and that is where the decision point will be. So, what do we got? 97 miles to the next VOR change. Oh, good. Come on. I'm going to use heading bug right now because this VOR thing is not working. Please. Jeez. Anyway. 95 miles to our next VOR, and then we have 59 miles to the airport. And then I'll recalculate our top of descent there. I usually come down too soon. I'd rather come down not soon enough this time, because we can always circle to land and go missed. Alright, now that I've taken over the heading bug and just ignored the VOR radio, the nav radio, we should be good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, some people's kids, I tell you. Are we below 29,000? Yes. Let's go to IS hold now. There we go. No, this way. Now we got it. Nice. Throttles will control our descent rate. You get to sightsee. I'll catch you in 87 miles for our next VOR change. See you in a moment. Alright, this weather keeps changing constantly on me, but it's hilarious. So we are about to cross over our last VOR and head towards the airport. So our radios are already set. We have the airport here, and that's all we need to do for that for VOR 2. Yeah, right? Yeah, 112.2. Yeah. There's airport, that one, and then we're going to put the ILS in here depending on weather. So we should start with 112.2 in here, I guess. I wasn't really going to do that, but we definitely should, shouldn't we? Yeah, crossed over yet? Just about. Yes, we are, because it's going crazy. Let's do heading select. I already have heading, that's right, because I couldn't follow the radio. Let's switch this over to 112.2, head towards the airport at 3 degrees? 3 degrees. We're going to head towards the airport at 3 degrees. That would be correct. Alright. Nav lock. Hopefully it works now. ILS we'll put in here once we have one. And this will just point at the airport. So both of them right now are pointing at the airport. And there we go. It all lines up. So we're heading directly towards the airport. We should change our barometer to 8,000 feet, but we don't have one yet. Because we don't have the destination here. It hasn't, like, re-updated itself. As soon as it does, it should be right off the view here. We'll get our ADAS tuned in and everything. So all we can do is just head towards the airport, which is this path, until we get our weather information. That's all we can do. I calculated our descent, and we're way behind schedule. We need to be coming down a lot faster, I think. If I need to buy us time to come down, I can just slow us down vertically or horizontally, sorry. For example, I can make this 280 instead of 300. That'll slow us down horizontally, which buys us more time to get down, right? So it's going to go up a little bit to slow down, and then it'll come back down. And I'll keep our descent about 1,000, 1,100 feet per minute. All eyes were all set. No, yeah, we're kind of getting blown around here off the airport. Just having a really hard time saying on this VOR what the heck is going on. Anyway. We'll keep an eye on this. And as soon as we get weather information, I'll come back in and we'll decide which airport we're going to use. And 59 miles away, no, 25 miles away, we have to make a decision. So we're 137 away now. By 25 miles, we have to make a decision. I could divert us sooner, since we do have the VOR at the airport. We have the VOR at the airport in contact already. So we can just, fly one direction, and as soon as this is 90 degrees off, boom, we turn towards the airport. That's one option, but can't do anything right now until we get our weather. And why won't that? So 3 degrees in doesn't actually line us up. Or no, it's because the wind is blowing that crazy. Yeah, tracking versus heading, very strong wind. And we'll see if it's storming. Nothing on the radar. Except a fingerprint. 2 of them. Alright, I'm just going to sit here and wait for our doggone weather to be available to us. And I'll see you in a moment, I guess. What happened? What just happened? I was just sitting here, and all of a sudden, like my yoke, or I don't know what happened. What just happened? Does it do that weird autopilot thing again? What? I don't understand what's going on. This is like when you go to, oh, my yoke isn't working at all. Look it. Oh, no, it's responding now. Okay, well, this is bad. What is going on? Is this like when the weird autopilot stuff happens in other airplanes? Well, there's our crash. What was that? I was just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I was doing absolutely nothing. Just sitting here waiting. And I was gonna... Look, that's stuck too. I'm so confused about... I was just sitting here, and all of a sudden it just went crazy. What? What is going on? I'm so confused. Last time it crashed and burned because I couldn't land, and this time it just had a weird anxiety attack or something. What the heck? Everything was perfectly fine, and then that happens in like some of the other planes too, where the airplane will just go nuts. And then I have to go autopilot, I can regain control. The problem is this plane is so heavy and so fast, and like a tank. I just don't have any control over it when that happens. So is it like an autopilot issue? Do you have that happen in other airplanes where it just goes nuts? How disappointing. Well, we'll have to redo that flight because, ooh, is it going to stop in time? Oh, is it going to stop in time? Stop. Stop. Oh, look at that. Just in time. Just in time. I don't know. It's not an airplane problem. It has to be a sim problem because it happens in other aircraft where it just does whatever it wants. I don't get it. What's going on with the simulator? I don't get it. Well, at least it's a simulator. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. Starting and end, I'll have to redo this flight because it's a really nice flight and we had this really nice approach, and I was just about to say our weather showed up. Our weather showed up. There's even an ATIS that we don't get to use. Oh well. Rain or wind 140, we would have used runway 8. Oh well. We'll have to try to get another time. But it'll be a while because I need a day where I can, I have the time to do this. So back to a few more short flights for a while and Forza Motorsport 7 for a while. And when I get another chunk of time, I will refly this one for you. Hopefully you enjoyed what we did anyway, and I'll catch you next time.